Hi, I'm Francesca from the Baby Bing Club, and in this vlog I'm going to be reviewing Gumigem teething jewellery, and I'm really excited. I've been dying to try these for ages, and I'm also really excited because I've got an exclusive discount code for all my lovely followers and for all that view this vlog. So keep watching the vlog and you can save 20% on their products, and I'll be revealing the code at some point in the vlog. So for those of you that don't know, Gumigem jewellery is basically just jewellery. It's been designed to be safe for babies and young children, to pull on, to chew on, and also is great for teething. This is one of the bangles as well. So as you can see, you can buy lots of different styles of jewellery, lots of different style bracelets and many other things. But I'm going to be more specifically talking about the wish pendant, which is this one right here, and the wave bangle. As you can see, I'm wearing that one as well. And these are not a set, but you can obviously order jewellery together to sort of work together, and these work really well together. So that's the wave bangle and the wish pendant, and that's Vega Blue, and that is in colour Wave Blue. To successfully test the products, I had to use a little helper who I'll introduce you to now. So this is my 1-year-old Reed, and he's going to help us test out the Gumigem jewellery, which I'm sure he's going to love. So say hiya! 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 Good boy! So when the jewellery first arrived, they arrived in these cute little pouches, and I've actually kept them because I think they're really useful and handy. Just another little freebie, I guess. And they obviously they seal really easily, and they can fit in like something like a dummy, and it's just a clean place to keep and store the jewellery, and also obviously great for carrying things when you're out and about. I'm just going to do a close up of the jewellery so you can see it in more detail. So both items are made from silicone, and they are both BPA, lead, latex and phthalate free, so they're perfectly safe. And if I show you the wish pendant first, you can have a good look at it. And as you can see, it's got a lovely design, and also it's really flexible. You can bend it however you like and it won't snap. It's really nice and soft as well, but it's also really durable, so it's not going to snap. They're not going to be able to bite any bits off. I have tested this myself, and it's also, you can see it's really easy to sort of clean. It's got a good sort of smooth surface. The shape of the pendant also makes it great for teething babies, especially as this long piece here can get right to the back where the molars are. So it's great to chew on, and it's perfect. It's not too long that they end up choking, but it's also long enough that it can get right to the back of the gums. And it's also really lovely and soft to touch. It feels really sort of silky. Babies love to feel it in their hands. It's really nice and soft. The wish pendant comes on a long cord, and that does mean that they come with a safety warning, which is obviously that for a baby to interact with the pendant, an adult must be wearing it at all times. The bangle, however, can be played with independently by a child, because obviously it's perfectly safe, and it doesn't have any sort of extra bits hanging or any long cords or anything like that. It is just purely a one-piece bangle. And the great thing about these is, well, you can buy more than one, and the baby can stack them and they fit together great, and you can get different colours, so they're really quite exciting. And you can wear them around your wrist and then take them out, and it's an instant toy right there while you're out and about. They also do stretch really well. They stretch quite far, so they fit sort of all sized wrists, but without them being too bulky. It actually is quite sort of delicate and small. This piece of jewellery, and also has a really lovely smooth finish to it, so you can see it be really sort of easy to keep clean and wipe, obviously after your little one's been chewing on it, if it's been dropped on the floor and things like that. Well, the necklace is £12.95 and the bracelet is £7.95. And you can buy lots of different colours, different styles, different shapes, and there's every sort of different style you can imagine, and obviously you can combine them. These weren't actually a set, I just bought them separately, and I think they work really well together, so you can do that with all the jewellery. So I decided to test out the jewellery for just over a week so that I could try it out properly and be able to see all the situations that I used the jewellery, that I was wearing it, and how it sort of helped me. And I have to say, I absolutely loved them. There's like nothing I can say to criticise the products. They just, in some ways, were a godsend. They were brilliant. So the first thing I loved obviously was the fact that I knew that if he was pulling or chewing on my jewellery that it was safe, he wasn't going to swallow any of the beads, and also I wasn't ruining any of my really expensive necklaces. Also, I really like the fact that until I gave it to my baby to play with or chew on, most people didn't realise that it was for sort of babies, and they thought it was just jewellery. So I had a lot of mums and people coming up to me, asking me about it, talking to me about the jewellery and being really interested and also quite envious of it. And I did quite like having something that all the mums wanted, that also was, people were saying such a clever idea. And I love the fact that a lot of mums wanted to know more about it and kept coming and talking to me about it. It was a bit of like a talking point for me as well. I have to admit, out of both the jewellery pieces, I preferred the bracelet. That was actually my favourite. That was just because of the age that my child is, because he's quite independent, he wants to do things on his own, and as obviously a lot of mums will know, they always want things that they think they can't have, or that is something that doesn't belong to them, and probably also things that aren't really toys. So when I would sort of flash the bracelet at him, he would always want to obviously play with it, and it was something he could play with and would keep him quite interested for quite a while. So because the bracelet is actually safe for him to play with independently, he could obviously just sit and play with that wherever we were, and I always had it on me as well. It was one of the first things I put on when I got up, so I always had a toy with me wherever I went. So I know children and babies are always going to put stuff in their mouths, they're going to pick up lots of bugs and germs, and that's just totally normal. And obviously a lot of you'll know that when you see your child pick something up, for example at baby group, and they put it in their mouth and it doesn't look that clean, or you don't know how clean it is, you find yourself just wanting to pry it out of their hands and out their mouth, but obviously you know that's going to upset them. And it's great to have the jewellery like this, which is clean, or you've cleaned yourself and you've always got it on you. So in cases like that, you can sort of swap it over, tempt them with it, and change it for something that you don't mind them putting in their mouths. Is something that obviously isn't going to be dirty, and they can also put it in their mouth while playing with other things as well, so it'll sort of take away the temptation to put other things in their mouth that maybe isn't quite as clean. So I found that great, especially at the baby groups, and there's obviously a lot of colds going around. I found the jewellery particularly life-saving at things like parties and events and meals out and things like that, especially because obviously your baby can get quite impatient and obviously sometimes quite scared as well and overwhelmed. So having the jewellery, which is obviously familiar and also fun for them there and then in that situation, that obviously really helps to keep them calm. There are also lots of times when I've left the house and I forgot to bring toys with me, and then I've been tearing my hair out because I've got nothing for him to play with and keep him, entertained, especially at things like hospital appointments, and as I say, parties as well. So just obviously having the jewellery on, I always put it on first thing in the morning, and I've always got it with me, so it's just really handy in those situations. If your child has to go through anything quite stressful as well, such as injections or, as I say, the hospital appointments, my son has to have sort of regular hospital appointments and has had quite a few things that have been quite unpleasant for him. And just having the jewellery has just kept him going and kept him calm, and obviously distracted him as well, so that's been really, really useful. Another great example of this is when my son goes in the bath. He started to get a little bit nervous of sitting up in the bath now in the water, and I just hand him the bracelet because obviously it can go in the bath and it's great in water, and that just calms him down and takes his mind off it. They are also great if your little one isn't too confident about being around new people, or if you have an extra clingy child who makes it very difficult for you to leave them with others. And they do keep them calm, and it gives you a peace of mind as well. What I really loved about the necklace is that it brings you really close together. Obviously, when they're sort of chewing on it and it's around your neck, they're obviously close to you, they're giving you cuddles, and also we're playing lots of games and things like that, and we had a great time. playing together, and it was sort of a reason for him to sit still and cuddle me, which obviously at the age he is, a lot of the time I'd be lucky if he would sit still and give me a cuddle. So obviously that was great with the necklace, that it sort of brought us close together and that he did want to sit and play with me. So I would definitely recommend these to any mum out there, especially if you've got little ones who are teething or have any anxiety problems, or even you're trying to get a dummy away from them, then definitely buy these. Obviously they're perfect for anyone, and they have different jewellery that suits different ages and also different people as well, because at the end of the day you're the one that's wearing it and you want something that suits you and that goes with your sort of outfit and your clothes. And so as a thank you, I'm giving all my lovely followers 20% off on their website. So you can use the code below on the Gumigem website, which you can also find below. And you can see all the different jewellery on there. If you're wanting to find these ones, you've got the wish pendant and the wave bangle, and they come in different colours, so check them out on the website as well. But you can also see all the different styles on there. So thanks again for watching one of my vlogs, and make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel, and also make sure you like the Baby Bing Club on Facebook, and of course Gumigem on Facebook. And you can also visit my website, which is www.thebabybingclub.co.uk, and on there I post all the deals, and also you can read my written review about the Gumigem jewellery. And obviously keep an eye out for any new videos which I'll be posting soon.